Alrighty, so just before the break, we talked about how to spruce up the outside of your home just in time for this warm weather. I'll tell you what, I don't care what the weather is. I love me some seafood.
Oh, yes. And joining us today to help us make a versatile seafood dish is Casey Cunningham, the executive chef at Matt's Fish Camp in Bethany Beach. Casey, thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Great to be here.
We're making my favorite. What is it?
We're going to do sauteed scallops, and it's just going to be in a real light white wine butter sauce.
Ooh, okay. So what ingredients do we need?
All right. First off, we're going to start with our sea scallops. They're a 10-20 dry sea scallop. Salt, pepper, a little fresh parsley, some roasted garlic, butter, and of course white wine, and a little bit of crushed red pepper for heat.
All right, let's get cooking.
All right, let's get at it. So we've already got this hot and ready to go, and while we're going to do a little bit of prep work for it, but what we're going to do is we're going to get the scallops started. So what I did was I put them on a napkin. What you want to do is get them nice and dry. You put them in a hot pan with a little bit of oil.
Okay.
They've got water on them, you're going to have splatter.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is go ahead and salt and pepper these.
Okay.
And I'll hit you just a little bit of the oil. Just a blended oil, never extra, a little bit more.
A little more.
A little bit more.
Okay.
Never say
All right, I'm going to take the tongs, go ahead and set those in there, the side you just seasoned. And while she's doing that, we'll turn that up a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
I want you to go ahead and pick the parsley.
Right.
All you want to do is just pull the leaves off of the stems.
Okay.
If you get a little bit of stem in there, it's fine. It's still flavor. It's going to cook in what we're doing.
Okay.
And that's good. We'll just do a couple while we get started.
Then what am I doing with it?
And then after that, that's enough right there. Go ahead and take your excessively sharp knife there and.
He's seen this one before. And just chop it?
I've tried using it before. Just chop it up. Yeah, it doesn't have to be really finely chopped, you know.
Oh, okay.
And then I want you to go ahead and take one of our fresh lemons, and we want to try and slice it as thin as possible. That knife is sharp.
Okay. So don't put my fingers in there.
You didn't trust me with that one.
I'm going to try and get it nice and thin.
Is that thin? Enough?
That's perfect.
Ooh.
Yeah, you want nice thin pieces. You're going to get a little bit of lemon juice, the oil from the skin in there.
Okay.
So it's all cooking up nicely.
Okay.
That is smelling good already.
Oh, it's always good. It's always good. And the great thing I love about this dish is you can do so many things. Like we're going to saute it, put in a little sauce.
Right.
I brought pasta to toss it with today. You can put it over fresh vegetables. You can have it, you know, if we have a little bit of sauce, you put it over a nice piece of crusty French bread.
Right.
So many options you can do with this. It's not one of the things where it's, you know, fresh vegetables from your garden, especially with asparagus and things starting to pop up.
Right. Casey, while we're doing this, tell me real quick about 15 for 15.
15 on 15 is a collaboration of Sodell, Naj, Finn's, Claws, and a few other restaurants from Lewis to Fenwick. And what we're trying to do is we're raising money for Nepal. Our late owner, Matt Haley, has an orphanage in Nepal, did a lot of charitable work over there, has 2 daughters over there. They've been hit by this earthquake. They actually just had another one. And so we're trying to raise as much money as possible. Right. And it's tomorrow, 15 on the 15th. We're donating a portion of the proceeds from all the restaurants to go over there.
Thank you for doing that, by the way.
All right, so what do we do now?
Go ahead and flip these over.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Got a nice little sear on them. We're using a non-stick pan, so it's not always going to get a hard sear. Obviously, we're not using I'm used to the gas cooktop, so we get a little bit more controlled heat. But so these are already seared off, and then we can go ahead and start our sauce. Let's go ahead and grab the white wine. And I recommend always taking it off. It's not going to flame up. It shouldn't. If we're working with flame, gassy.
All of it?
About a quarter cup, half cup. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, I always take it off. That way it's going to bubble up. That way, you know, it doesn't splash over. Work with heat. You don't have a big, you know, you like your mustache.
I do.
Right? I don't want you to lose it.
It's taken me a long time.
All right.
And then we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of pureed garlic, maybe a quarter teaspoon.
Quarter of a teaspoon, okay.
If you like garlic, add more garlic in.
There we go.
Basically, all we're going to do is just create a pan sauce. It literally takes 30 seconds. A little bit of fresh parsley. You can throw some of yours in. That actually looks pretty good.
Actually, I think Josh should be better than I did.
Okay.
A little bit of lemon, maybe 1 or 2 slices.
1 or 2 slices.
Go ahead and move that around. Actually, we can take these tongs. I'll give Jimmy something to do. He's
He's just
Come
standing
on,
there
man, what are you
doing
doing?
nothing.
Hey, making me look bad here.
Okay.
All right.
We just want to move that around, make sure the lemon gets in there. We'll add a little bit of butter.
How much?
Just maybe two little pats of butter.
Pats of butter.
Casey, I got to tell you, I'm going to rush you here because I'm really wanting to taste this.
No problem. We're almost done. Throw a little bit of crushed red pepper in there.
No, let me do that because Jimmy will put the whole thing
come on,
in.
I would.
He likes
if you don't want heat, leave it out. If you like a lot of heat, put it in. So,
all right.
Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to let this finish up, let the butter melt.
Okay.
Just going to make a quick sauce. and throw the pasta in.
Right.
And while that's cooking up, I'll let you know you can get this recipe by sending us a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland, 21801. You can go to our website, wboc.com, or you can give us a call, 443-880-9116. We are ready to taste this. Is it done?
All right, it's good to go. We can just do it right out of the pan.
Okay,
We don't need to worry about a plate.
Not even a plate, huh?
That's how chefs do it.
That's how
That
chef-
works for me.
yeah.
I think I've probably eaten out of a plate
All right.
I'm gonna just
twice
take
in
a-
my life working in a restaurant.
She's only taking half of the scallop. Come on.
I'm not eating the rest later.
I'm taking.
You
Really?
can't go wrong with scallops. I
You
love
cannot
They're
go
my
wrong
personal
with
favorite,
scallops.
so
That is delicious. Casey, oh my goodness.
not a problem at all.
My favorite. Thank you
Nice.
so much for coming
welcome.
in. And thank you for watching Delmarva Life. Be sure to join us tomorrow. You'll meet this incredible 12-year-old. Cole Moran was born blind, but that doesn't stop him from rocking the harmonica. Find out why music has been his #1 motivation since birth. Plus, we'll get a performance from Cole and his dad in the Delmarva Life studio.
And moving into the WBOC Newsplex, he is one of your favorite weather guys. Tomorrow, Sean Stryker sits down with WBOC Chief Meteorologist Dan Satterfield to get to know a little bit more about it.
Plus, you probably feel as though you know your family dog inside and out, but they can't tell you how they're feeling. And like any person, they have tactics to defend themselves. We also learn about what to do in the case of a dog bite and how to prevent it from happening in the first place.
Plus, we announce the grand prize winner in our spring guide giveaway. One lucky person is going to win a $15,000 bathroom makeover courtesy of Pearl's Bath and Tile Solutions.
And we're back in the Delmarva Life kitchen making solutions of our own springtime cocktails.
Delmarva Live, live at its best here on Delmarva. Don't go anywhere. WBOC News at 6 starts right now.
I want another.